awesome does this look, guys. It's a really good view as well. Alright guys, we're going to go and get a bigger trim. But oh my god, how sensational does that look? I would sit here all day. Welcome back to the vlog, guys. We are at a little place called the Seven Sisters at the minute. These spooky looking trees. And in just a minute's time, we're going to be heading into Hetton, just off in the distance. I've never been to Hetton in my life. I've drove through maybe once or twice, but as for getting out and exploring and walking around, I've got no idea what to expect. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's do this. So, I didn't really think this is classed as Hetton. I think this is Cocktail, maybe Horton, I'm not quite sure. But I just thought this would be a great little spot to get this vlog underway. We've got some awesome views of Hetton off in the distance, and we've got Horton on this side. But these trees here, I've never been up here before. I seen it on Google Maps and I thought I needed to check this place out. But check this out. This is like an old burial ground, apparently, according to Google. And I think it said it dates back 7,000 years. How mental is that? But you've got these 5 weird looking trees. It looks like they've been placed here purposefully in the formation that they're in. I don't know if that's natural or what, but apparently there used to be 7 trees here, but now there's only 5. Aye, very cool, but very, very creepy. Kind of reminds us of like somewhere witches would go and like cast spells on people. They're like just one of them weird looking places. Weird looking, but awesome indeed. I love it. So anyway, let's go explore Hetton, guys. Also, before we get this adventure underway, I want to clear something up, alright? Last week when we did the Monopoly video and we were rolling the dice down at Roker, the guy, I think he was called Peter, he asked us where the worst location on the board would be to go to, and I said Hetton. And what I meant was, it was the worst place in terms of distance, because I was in Roker, I would have had to travel all the way to Hetton, and then the locations on the board after that were back in the town, so it would have been a right trek going backwards and forwards. And that's what I meant by Hetton was the worst place. A few people thought that when I said Hetton was the worst place, they meant that I was being nasty and being rude about Hetton, when in reality I've never explored Hetton in my life, so I've got no idea whether Hetton's good or whether Hetton's bad, but we're about to find out. Alright guys, this is our first look at Hetton-le-Hole. I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty nice, guys, from what I can see. But to be fair, this looks like a brand new estate. I didn't really know what the rest of Hetton's going to be like. But we'll find that out once we get further infield. I think Hetton's a pretty big place, to be honest. But I've got no idea what sort of shops and that's around here. But first of all, I would like a coffee. So if we can find a coffee shop, that would be ideal. And there's a couple of little parks and lakes and things around here that I want to check out. So let's get this adventure underway. One of the things I notice about these brand new housing estates, they all look the same. They're all like very generic. Now these are the sort of houses I like. These little bungalow sort of things. These on this side. I think I'd much rather have something like this than one of the brand new builds. I mean, didn't get us wrong, they're lovely houses, they really are. And if you've got one if you live up there and you've got one of them houses, hats off to you, like, you've done well. But this is all my sort of style. I love this sort of stuff. How funky does that house look? Aged miners home. I'm sure there's one of them in Seaham. Aged miners home. Might even be one in Riot as well. Our first boozer of the day. The 3 tons. Anyone been in here before? Any good? Any good for a pint? You know, it's mad when you get people, they'll mention a pub and they're going, oh, they do a really good pint in there. Like, surely all pints are just the same. Surely they just come from the same place. Is it like the way they pour the pints or what? what makes a pub have a good pint. I mean, obviously it's too early for pints anyway. Coffee is what I'm after. Broom Hill Terrace. That's where we're heading, down the bottom of here. I think there's a little burn down here, or a little Dean. Hetton Burn, I think it's called, actually. We'll have a little wander through here. Someone mentioned Hetton Bog and said that Hetton Bog was worth checking out. I don't know if they were having my life or what, but it sounds like a massive swamp to me. But we'll head down this way anyway and we'll have a look, see what that's all about. Oh, there we go, guys. Hetton Bogs. Maybe they weren't having me life. If it's actually signposted, and it actually looks like a nice little walk down here as well. These are the sort of areas I love, man. We've never been on a good little adventure like this for weeks. We've been wandering through the concrete jungle. These last couple of weeks been mainly like in town and stuff. But check this out. How's this to start the day? I'm guessing this is why they call it a bog. When I heard the word bog, I initially thought swamp straight away, like, and it's kind of what it looks like. A little swampy area. There's a little stream running through. Oh wow, how awesome does this look, guys? That's well scenic, with the sun poking through the trees as well. I'm surprised there's no sort of like rope swing here. This would have been the ideal spot for a rope swing when us were kids. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even know this place existed. Like I say, I've never really been through Hetton-le-Hole before. But this is what I love about getting out and exploring. You find all these new locations, all these lovely little places for a walk. Like loads of apples in the water here. We'll try to figure out what tree they've come from. Can't see an apple tree around anywhere. But I am tempted to kind of cross these.
Yeah, it looks like it's come from all the way to the top.
Ah, they've probably come from the top up there, so I think that's
why
down
there's rugs and that.
The thing is, if I get down here, how do I get back up? Why do I have these stupid ideas? They're massive. These ones are huge, these ones.
They look like normal apples.
Just look like normal apples, to be fair. Didn't look like cooking apples, I know.
Bite one done.
Oh man, I'm never going to get up this thing. Didn't even want to attempt it. I just wanted to get the view from across here. There we can. Now we've got to make our way back across. Oh yeah, fucker. Good job my boots are waterproof. Alright, I'm not exactly sure how big this little burn slash bog is, but I want to be back up into the street. I'm craving a coffee now. I think this is as far as our bog walk is gonna go. Oh, and just as I mentioned, rope swings. Looks like someone's had one here. Although I do think the other spot would have been better. You know what it is, guys? Ever since I started taking this vlogging thing seriously, I've not had time to hit the gym and check this out. I think I want to get a little workout in. I've never been to the gym in months. Like a pro. Doesn't really feel like it's staying much. That's like the stupidest machine I've ever seen. That's not working out, that. Aye, didn't bother with this stuff, guys. Just get yourself at the gym, like. Commonwealth war graves in this little cemetery here. I mean, some of these headstones must be off years ago. I mean, how long a headstone's allowed to be up for? Is it something like 100 years and then they knock them down and bury someone else on top? Is that how it works? I've got no idea, but some of these look like they've been here much longer than 100 years. I didn't really like to think about death too much, but when you think about getting buried and stuff and how much money it costs, like, I didn't really want to leave that financial burden on my loved ones, if that makes sense. I think I'd probably rather just get cremated. It's a lot cheaper. Because by the time you add in all the costs of stuff like headstones and all the services and everything, you can pay upwards of like £10,000 easily just for dying. It's absolutely mental. I mean, it's nice the fact that you've got a grave there where your loved ones can come and sort of visit you when you're gone, but I really didn't want, like, my son when I'm older having to fork out 10 grand just to bury us. That's just my personal thought. Get me cremated. Right, I think this is the main town centre in Hetton-le-Hole. We do want to be going here, Hetton Country Park. But we're going to check out this little town first of all, see what shops are there. Oh, that looks like a nice little coffee shop. Chorizo. Let's check it out. See if we can grab ourselves a coffee to take out. Morning. I'm just after a coffee to take out, please.
Yeah.
If that's
What
alright.
coffee would you like?
It's the latte.
Just the latte?
Yeah. See you later now.
Thank you.
Wow. There we go, guys. Nice little coffee. Let's give our coffee a try from Chorizo. I approve, guys. I approve. Very nice indeed. Exactly what I need. It wake us up a little bit. Thing is, when I get out and do these vlogs, I've been out of bed like 15 minutes and then I'm talking to a camera. But let's check out some of these shops around here in Hetton-le-Hole. I quite like the look of it around here. It's got like a little sort of countryside feel to it. If that makes any sense at all. But looks pretty nice. Someone said there was a butcher's around here that I want to try and find. Hopefully they do like a savoury dip or a savoury dip or something. I haven't had one of them in years. Don't see what I can find around here. What's this we stumbled upon, guys? Hetton Mini Park with the bus station. Some people said check the bus station out. Not entirely sure what's so special about the bus station, but we'll have a look anyway. We've got a little memorial here from the World War. It's always lovely to see. Alright guys, this is the little bus station that people mentioned. There's only 3 bus stops and they're all marked A, B and C. The little bus station in the middle of Hetton-le-Hole, and then right next to it we've got the swimming baths, Hetton Community Pool and Wellness Centre. I had no idea any of this was here. This is the first time I've ever walked around here in my life. Looks like a nice little area around here in Hetton-le-Hole. Just over this wall in front of us here, this is a football ground. I think this is where the Sunderland women play. I might be wrong, but see if you can see over that wall. That's what the pitch looks like. I wonder if we're going inside and ask, they'll let us have a little look, a little walk around. I mean, if you never ask, you never know. Oh yeah. Let's have a look in here, guys. See if we can get around onto the pitch. Well, we'll have a little wander. See where we end up. Yeah, right, are we allowed out here?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, that's one.
That door, it's just a
This
push.
door, yeah. Thank you very much. Oh, there we go. Oh, I've never been there before. This looks awesome. I would love to come watch a football match here. Look how nice the pitch is as well. This is well looked after. Whoever's looking after this pitch doing a good job. I want to get a view of what it's like on these seats around there. Where the lasses, I knew it was the women's football that they did here. Now, how is this for a nice little place to sit down and finish off our coffee? I just want to find a seat. I think we'll get right up the top and get a nice view of the pitch from up there. I wonder if you've got to buy tickets to come down and see the games that get played here, or if you can just walk in like I just did. I'm going to plunk myself down here. Oh, this is a really good view as well. Cheers, guys. See, this is the thing, guys. The old me, I would have just walked straight past a place like this. The new me, I just gone in and ask. I'm glad I did. That's one thing in life, when you cannot be shy, you've got to ask. Don't be afraid to ask questions in life, guys. That's me, I'm full of questions, as you probably know. Alright guys, while we're sitting here with this awesome view, I just want to take a minute to say thank you to everyone who's been supporting the channel over the last few months. It's been an absolute wild ride, honestly. I kind of started this back off in April, and over the course of like what, 6 months, has just took off in a way that I never imagined was possible. We've gone from this shy, quiet lad with just a handful of friends to 20,000 followers on Facebook. How insane is that, man? 20,000. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe how far we've come. Not just in terms of how far we've come in followers, but in terms of how far I've come as a person. This whole vlogging thing has just massively boosted my confidence in a way that I cannot even explain. It's mental. I just feel like I've come a very long way as a person. I feel like I've grown in so many ways. It's incredible, and it's just such a nice feeling that all of you out there are enjoying me content and just me getting out and exploring. And I'm not really doing anything out of the ordinary. This is just sort of stuff I would do in my normal daily life, like getting out, exploring, hitting up a couple of shops, getting some steps in, and I'm just glad that you're all enjoying it. It's really really nice. So I appreciate you all, guys. I really do. This is just the beginning of our journey, guys. We've still got a long way to go, and I'm gonna have loads more content to pump out in the future, so stay tuned. All right. Also, if you could help us out massively, it's something like 85-90% of people that watch my videos aren't actually following or subscribe. So if you are enjoying the content, smash the follow button, hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel loads, and I appreciate it all. Here's a controversial one for you guys. Do you think women footballers should be paid the same as men footballers? I'm not going to give you my thoughts on that. I don't know what you think. Let us know in the comments section, guys. Alright guys, we're going to go and get a beard trim in Gentleman's Barbers in Hetton. Let's go.
Welcome.
Thank you. Oh, I love your shop, this looks awesome.
Welcome to Hetton Gentleman Barber.
I want to leave most of the length on it.
A bit shape.
Just shape it up and tidy it up a bit.
Absolutely no problem, man.
So basically each week,
Yeah.
I've been choosing a different area in Sunderland.
Oh, I tell you what, it's a Hetton best place to be.
This is literally the first time I've been through it.
Oh, lovely community, lovely people. The people's really friendly. Nice people, all of them.
We're gonna head to the Hetton Park.
Yeah, oh, it's a lovely park there. So do you live local?
Farringdon.
Oh, Farringdon.
I live in Farringdon, so not too far. How long you been cutting hair for?
Oh, nearly 7 years.
7 years.
I've been to proper professional barbering in Sunderland, SB Barber Academy.
Yeah.
So all of my staff, good professional barbers. We all got certificate, good experience. People in the area are very happy with us.
Yeah.
We give good service, and I'm always open 6 in the morning, 7 days a week, even Sunday. 6 till 6, 7 days a week. We have been named as the best barber in the area as well, well known. Yeah, I've got another barber right next to the tattoo shop, Front Street Barber, and this one's a Hetton Gentleman Barber.
As you can probably tell, it's been a while since I've had my beard trimmed.
Yes. So what I've done, I'm just giving you a quick tidying up.
Yeah.
If you decide to come back to the area sometime soon, we'll do the other barbers as well.
Yeah, I will. I'll try and get round as much as I can.
We'll give you a nice clean shave if you want, and your friend as well.
Yeah. What's your name again? Ali?
Ali, yes.
Dan.
Nice to meet you. Dan.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you very much, man.
Cheers, man. See you later now.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Oh, there we go, guys. I feel fresh. Check out the trim from Hetton Gentleman's Barbers. Get yourself down there and get yourself a nice little trim. Best in the business. Tell you what, I always feel like a new man after a beard trim. Love it. But this is something else that everyone was mentioning. This little statue. I cannot remember the name of the guy that does all these statues, but he's got them all over the place. He's got this one. There's one through Seaham, Tommy, which is the main one, I think. I think there's one in Horton. There's one in the town. They're all over the place. They look absolutely awesome. I'm not sure what material they're made of, but how sick does that look? Alright, McMurchie Butchers. Let's check it out. This is another place everyone was recommending for meat. I'm hoping they do like some sort of dips, savoury dips, or savoury dip. Do you do savoury dips?
No, we only do it.
No. Can I just get a savoury dip, then, please? Oh, these pies are not looking so good as well. Oh, looks good.
And that was grand.
Nice. Sandwiches and pies. Got it all. Now we're getting sorted, guys. Got our savoury dip. Let's find somewhere to sit down and try this from McMurchies Butchers. Alright guys, this is the savoury dip from McMurchie Butchers in Hetton-le-Hole. Check this bad boy out. Oh my god, that is huge. We've got 1, 2, 3. Is that 4 savouries I see in there? That can't be 4 savouries surely. We've got peas pudding in there, stuffing, gravy, it's got it all. And this was only £2.80 for this absolutely huge sandwich. So I'm excited to get stuck into this. I've never had one of these in ages. Thing is with these sandwiches, they're always messy, like I'm gonna get gravy all over the place. Wow, that is incredible. Savouries, nice and warm. Nice and soft. You've got the gravy and the stuffing in there tastes incredible. Everyone was mentioning McMurchie's Butchers on Facebook, and I knew I had to come and try it to see what all the fuss was about. I'm glad I did, but that's incredible. And I can't believe this sandwich was only £2.80. Absolutely huge. It all looked well professional in there as well. Nice and clean, nice and tidy. All the meat was nice and fresh. McMurchie's Butchers, I approve. Savoury dip for me, this is a solid 10 out of 10. I would have liked to have stopped and spoke to a few of the people in there who were working and asked them about the business, but it was really busy. There was loads of people in there waiting to be served, and I was just kind of holding up the line. So it was a quick in and out job. But oh my god, how sensational does that look? Well guys, that hit the spot. Have I got gravy in my beard? I bet I've not a eat mess, have I? But I need a drink right now. And for 2 weeks running, I haven't done a Monster review. So we're definitely getting a Monster right now. Let's see what we can find. See these little birdies? Hello. Alright, let's check out the Hetton mini market. See what they've got in here. See if there's any different style monsters.
How are you? Okay?
Hello mate.
Good man.
Am I okay filming?
No problem. Why not?
I'm making a video around Hetton. Just exploring the area.
No
I've just been for a beard trim next door.
Yeah, I know,
Just
I know.
there for a beard. So I'm going to pick up a drink.
Don't worry
Get a little Monster, thank
Don't
you.
worry,
Oh, nice big selection of monsters here. Which one do we fancy? Oh, that is the question. Excuse me mate, do you fancy doing us a favour?
Which flavour?
Can you pick a flavour for me? Just give us a surprise
Of
flavour.
course, why not?
A Monster. I'll let you decide which one I get.
Monster. This one is nice.
The normal
This
one.
one is nice. Blue one. The orange one is nice.
Orange one. I've
Yeah,
tried that one.
It's nice.
What's
100% like it.
I'll try that one then.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
get that one.
Yes, please.
I can't remember if I tried this one before or not. Maybe they have, maybe they haven't. But we'll give it a blast anyway.
Take care. Have a nice day.
Thank
See
you,
later,
mate.
guys.
And you. See you later.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Hey again guys, get yourself down to the Hetton mini market. Everyone's been so friendly today. All these shops that we went in, all been very up for being on camera and getting amongst the video. But I let the guy decide which Monster we had, and he's chose this one here, this orange chaotic one. I think I've tried this one before, I'm pretty sure I have, and it was fairly nice. So let's get this cracked open. Anyway, chaotic Monster juiced. Is it orange? Of course it is. Let's give this a try. I'm sure I've tried this one before. Yeah, I've definitely had this one before. It's like a... I think I had this one when I did the Bridges video. I cannot remember, but it doesn't taste like orange. It's just got like a sherbety taste to it. It's really nice, but it's very sweet. Chaotic tropical orange monster. 7 out of 10. Alright, we're gonna head up towards Hetton Country Park now. I feel like it's chaos down there. It seems so busy. Like all the cars are not flying past. So it's nice to just get amongst the streets a little bit, where it's a little bit more quiet. But what we got here, we got Hetton Methodist Church. It doesn't really look like an ordinary style church, but still beautiful looking building. Right, what street we on? We've got Pavilion Terrace on this side, and then on that side we've got Richard Street. But these little streets like this, it kind of reminds us a little bit of Southwick. A similar like layout, similar style for these little terrace houses. Kind of a little bit lost here. We found ourselves amongst the backlands. We're trying to find our way to the country park. But we can't really seem to find the entrance of it. Maybe we'll ask this couple walking up. Is the country park this way? Can you get through this way?
Yeah, just to the left.
Alright, thank you very much. What's for here, guys? Some sort of allotment in the back of here. I would love to have a mooch through some allotments. Check out the pigeons and stuff and see what people are growing. These look awesome. I think there's like a massive waiting list as well for allotments if you want to get one. Got to put yourself on a waiting list and wait forever to try and grab one. But I think we're heading in the right direction now. I think we've just got to follow this path all the way down. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've took the most outrageous path to get in here. I'm sure there's probably a proper entrance into the country park. But we always decide to take the hardest route on this channel. There we have it, guys. Hetton Country Park. This lake looks pretty big. Kind of reminds us a little bit of Silky Lake. But this would be awesome to paddle on this. Check this out. Wow. Only problem is, I kind of feel like them massive windmills off in the distance ruins the landscape a little bit, you know. But this is a beautiful little lake, this. We're gonna have a walk right way around it and see what's on the other side. So you're telling me, guys, this isn't the most awesome little spot to just sit and chill with that view? For all the little ducks as well. Gonna sit down here for 5 minutes. Oh. Get this heavy bag off me back. Check this out, man. Doesn't get much more peaceful than this, guys. Guys, that does like paddleboarding and stuff. Is there any lakes around like this that you can actually paddleboard on? I know you've got like down towards like Keswick and Derwent Lake and stuff, but is there anywhere around local near Sunderland that you can do? Because I've been down the river, I've been down on the sea and that. I want to try and get out on like a little lake like this where you can paddleboard, but obviously not somewhere like this where there's like ducks and wildlife and stuff. But there's got to be some sort of lake somewhere where you can get out on the paddleboards. I could sit here all day and just chill with my monster. So this is an awesome little sculpture of a train. I think there's a massive sort of history of mining here in Hetton. Hetton Colliery Railway. I ain't got time to read through all that, but there you go if you want to take a little screenshot of that and go through it all. The thing is about these videos as well, like I didn't do any research when I got into these areas. It's literally just me getting out and walking around and exploring and just kind of showing you what I'm seeing as I'm going. A lot of people on Facebook and that get upset with the fact that I didn't really talk about the history and stuff. It's just not my sort of thing. I prefer to just get out and ask questions as I'm going. I like to hear what you guys think. I love these sort of pathways now, and the trees just kind of come over the path. Looks very scenic with the lake in the distance as you come out. Boom. What a shot. We got some geese and that down here. Let's go and have a walk through these. See how close we can get before they either attack us or walk away from us. They're all starting to attack off already. Beautiful birds, aren't they? You get a lot of them up Harrington Park as well. Loads of swans and loads of geese. And they kind of always segregate themselves. So you'll have the geese in one end of the lake and then the swans in the other end. Alright guys, we're back amongst the street. We're in Perkins Close. I think it's Houghton Feast. It kicks off next week. And that's something I'm definitely going to get down and vlog. I want to try and get footage from daytime and the night time. But there's a ox sandwich that everyone keeps talking about from the Houghton Feast. And I've never tried one, so I want to try and get out on a Monday and have one of them. So I think it's the Monday that they're doing them. But Houghton Feast starts on the Friday of the 3rd of October. And I think it's on for like a week. So if I can get out on the Monday, get some daytime footage, try the sandwich, have a little bit of an explore, and I'll try and get around a bit of Houghton as well. Try and get amongst the streets a little bit. And then we'll head back on the night and check out the nighttime, the fireworks and the fair and stuff. But I think that'll make for a decent little vlog next week. Alright guys, I think I'm gonna wrap this one up here. Probably not the longest video I've ever done, but hopefully a good one. I hope you have all enjoyed it. I've certainly enjoyed it, getting out around Hetton-le-Hole and exploring. Everyone's been super friendly to us today. Everyone's been well up for getting on the camera and getting involved in the video. And I can honestly say Hetton-le-Hole has really surprised us. We've found some lovely little walking routes. The whole area just seems like very community orientated. I love the whole feel about it all. So Hetton-le-Hole, thanks for having us. It's been a pleasure. I want to get to a point where I'm doing like 2 YouTube videos a week. At the minute, it's literally just the time restriction that's stopping us from doing it. Obviously, I've got a full-time job outside of this. So if you can help us out, guys, smash the subscribe button. It helps the channel out loads, and hopefully we can ramp up this whole YouTube game in the future. So let us know where you want to see next time, guys. Hope you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!